Kelly Mowry, First Officer 8.
Okay.
Please take a moment to locate the exit nearest you, and in some cases medics, it may be behind you.
We're trying to leave Sacramento.
This aircraft is equipped with emergency floor level lighting.
She's
If there
talking
were
so
loss of
fast,
electrical power,
nobody
these
can
lights down the side
understand
of the
the
center
things
aisle
she's
would
saying.
illuminate
Oh,
to
here
guide
we
you to
go.
the vicinity of an
Now
exit row
go out the
indicated by an
window
orange light strip.
and get
Any
a little
checks to
sun.
the
I turned it
If
off.
necessary, pull the cushion from your seat and place your arms through the straps as the briefing card illustrates. Cabin is being pressurized.
That's H5. There's San Francisco from the air. There's Alcatraz. Yeah. That is correct. Are you talking into that camera?
No, but you are.
Here, I'm going to get a shot of the camera.
I did.
No, it's operating so much at once. Are you talking?
No, but you are.
Okay, here's the Bay Bridge right below us. Perfect view.
Very good. There's Ruthie with her boyfriend. Yeah, that's her airport guy. Here we are in Munich. Apparently that is the view that the pilots see. Okay, for the camera, would you like to repeat what you had to say about being moved from seat 6 to seat 21?
I think I'll pass on that, actually. I don't know what the big deal was about that. I just made a comment.
It was a little vulgar.
Turn down here. Now we're going west. There's a sun. Get right around this corner and then we'll be roaring down the runway. Maybe. No, I wasn't. Now that is Munich.
I don't think it's so impressive.
It is.
Coming in.
Yeah. So
No, I don't know right from left. It's not my fault.
it's that way.
Alright. The way that yellow line is going.
Yeah, we're gonna go that way, down that big runway. See where that plane's taking off? That's where we're gonna put a terminal in. Here,
Don't poke my eye out.
here, get your video camera and get the terminal.
The new terminal.
Yeah.
Turned it off.
Did you get the terminal?
I got the
here
damn
we go.
terminal.
Okay, now it'll crank up. Oh, don't you love this? It's We're almost racing by the terminal.
Oh my God, that's one underneath us.
Yeah. Isn't that something? There's the end of the
God aften, mine damer og herrer, og rigtig hjertelig velkommen ombord til deres pladser. Mit navn er Ulrik Ming. Og først og fremmest, jeg har haft et rygte vil sige, da vi selv kommer hjemmefra, at det er ganske dejligt vejr og solrigt derhjemme. Jeg vil gerne benytte lejligheden, mens vi stiger her til at fortælle lidt om, hvad der skal ske rent servicemæssigt. Så bliver sådan i vores business class, så snart vi har nået vores flyvehøjde, vil vi tilbyde dem noget at drikke. Det bliver fuldt af en lidt.
This is our first day in Copenhagen. We're back to life again.
for our SAS breakfast.
This is in Copenhagen. We're just doing our first little walk around.
I want to get in that pack. You got me?
I got you. No, I haven't said anything. We're still in Copenhagen. You don't know what that is, though.
There's a Burger King over there. Did you get the Burger King?
I got the Burger King. For Christ's sakes, you can see that at home.
Well, I just wanted to make sure.
I wonder what that is up there.
Oh, here's the birds, Ricky.
I know. I saw them already.
This is a town square with no birds.
I reckon.
Okay.
We're having trouble figuring out all these damn cameras. More Copenhagen. Just talking.
We don't know what that is. Canal tour.
I see that.
Nein, wir guiden this tour. Möchte jemand, dass ich Deutsch sprechen, bitte heben Sie die Hand. Dankeschön, jene dort oben aus Granit gemacht. Im Hintergrund können Sie die Reiterstatuen von Bischof Absalon sehen. Er hat Kopenhagen gegründet im Jahr 1167. Dronningsrepræsentationslokaler. Here on the right side you can see the Christiansborg Castle from 1928. This is the third castle with this name and this place because the two first burned to the ground. On Christiansborg Castle you'll find the Danish Parliament, Folketinget, the Supreme Court and the Royal Staterooms. Øverst der kan I se 3 kroner. De er symboler for de 3 skandinaviske lande, Danmark, Norge og Sverige. On the right side you can see the old stock exchange. Yes. On the left side you can see the central bank designed by the Danish. Gammelt Dok, it is used for architecture and design exhibitions. Gartensbreite recht heißt Gammelt Dok, wird für Kunst- und Architekturausstellungen benutzt.
Maybe we'll see the mermaid in the harbor.
Story writer Hans Christian Andersen lived for several years in the narrow grey building number 3 from the corner. Hier links können Sie Nyhavn sehen oder Neuerhafen. Neuerhafen wurde ausgegraben im Jahr 6. Kunstschulen und verschiedene Büros sind eingezogen in dem alten Gebäuden.
To say anything in the microphone yet, so.
It's residential.
Yeah. I don't know per month. Their ownership apartments. Yeah.
Peter Skram, det er den med hovsamlisilet. Det er Peter Skram et marinemuseum. Here on the right side you can see the old mast crane, which is a trademark. Wir können außerdem die alte Fregatte Peter Skram sehen. Heutzutage ist es ein Marinemuseum. Zwei kleine grüne Pavillons hier links, das ist, wo die königliche Familie sich versammelt, bevor sie an Bord der königlichen Yacht an.
Oh, we saw the other one in Scotland.
It's been here in Langevinje since 1913 and she's made by the Danish sculptor Edvard Eriksson, who used his own wife as a model. Hier rechts können Sie die kleine Mädchen wohnen und den Lincoln. I baggrunden der kan I se Frederikskirken, der også bliver kaldt for Marmorkirken. Den har en af de største kupler i Europa. In the background you can see the Frederik's Church, also known as the Marble Church. It has one of the largest domes in Europe. Im Hintergrund können Sie die Frederikskirche sehen, außerdem genannt als die Marmorkirche. Diese Kirche hat einige der größten Kuppeln in ganz Europa. Han lavede en attraktiv købmandssted her, som den han havde set i Amsterdam. Desværre så var jorden meget, meget dårlig, fordi det var et lavvandsområde. Så for at få folk til at flytte ud, der blev han nødt til at give jordladerne væk gratis sammen med 12 års skattefrihed. The yellow building on the left side is called Sykvisthuset. Early on, this was a home for orphan boys, and later it became a marine hospital. That is exactly what Sykvisthuset means in very old Danish. Today, it is a museum called Orlogsmuseet. Den sorte bygning her lige foran os, det er udvidelsen af det kongelige bibliotek, der bliver kaldt for den sorte diamant. Den sorte diamant består af sort granit fra sin... Diese Gebäude werden als Aufbewahrung von Bier für die dänischen Flotte benutzt. Hagen 6. Dieser ist restauriert werden und ist als eine Hausboot eingerichtet.
This is leaving Copenhagen.
Friday night, 9:45.
Well, where are you? Oh, I'm trying to get you. We're on our way to Stockholm. Shuffleboard.
Here we are.
Oh, it is on.
Here we are. We're playing shuffleboard.
He calls this a weapon.
And this is shuffleboard outside with Adrian and crew. Go.
Mark it down. +10.
Okay, if this stops in front of the line or in front of the Regal line, we take it back because like a blocking shot, okay? We take it back.
Go, Ruth.
Alright, here we go.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I got 4 more.
Oh, I got 4 more. Okay, alright, the boat moved. That's why I didn't get it in the 10.
I don't want to be someone with you, no?
I don't think Pot's going to make it to the finals.
Yay! 5 points! 5 points! Yay!
This is Nationham. We're about an hour out of Stockholm. On our way into the tender. Here we are at the Royal Palace in Stockholm. This is supposed to be one of the largest or the largest royal residence in Europe. This is Stockholm.
Old town. Now there's
That's the Royal Palace in Stockholm.
Are you talking in that?
No, I'm just kind of taking pictures.
Well, this is the town square.
Okay, I said something like that. Bossing my ass around. More of Stockholm. We're waiting to get on the boat cruise. We go tour the canal.
Barnvagnen lämnar vi där, va? Ja, det får vi göra. Vilken båt ska ni åka med? Ja, det är faktiskt inte mer att berätta. Nej, det gör jag inte. Nej, det ska inte vara några problem. Ja, gör det.
Ja, det var jättebra.
Nej.
The Swedish National Museum.
Ja, museum där. Das sind wir gewesen.
Stay here. Strandvägen. Most fashionable quarter. We are coming into Finland, Helsinki. We are on a bus in Helsinki with Vesa and Sana. Hello! Okay, see, we're on the ferry. We're gonna go. There is Henrika. Hi! Sana. And there's Vesa. Don't boss me around.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Is that City Hall, you said?
Yeah, the blue one.
Yeah. Yeah, is that?
Here you can also see the top of the dome.
Helsinki.
Dome. The Lutheran church.
Oh, yeah. It's white church.
Now, what's the name of this fortress?
Suomenlinna.
Okay.
Finland's fortress.
Finland's fortress, I can say that. I can't say that other S word.
Oh, you can say some S words.
Yeah, but those aren't Finnish.
Yeah, there's his lunch.
We're having a real picnic.
Reese's peanut
Here they
butter.
are, oohing and awing over Reese's. Chalky
This is better
Reese's.
than Snickers.
Oh, you like that better than Snickers?
Yeah.
Oh.
Good.
But actually this
Finnish
trademark
picnic.
is made in Sweden, but it's the same. Basically, so,
You still eat it here.
yeah.
Okay, you're doing nasties now. It's on. It's on. You're whipping it around.
I don't care. I don't care if it whips. Okay, this is the end of the picnic we've had in Helsinki. And we had an awful good pile of stuff to eat. And I think I just took a picture of the ground. Go stand right in front.
Helsinki.
This is like the neoclassical center of Helsinki.
Okay.
Yeah. Like this used to be the center, but now it has been moved. I believe I'm 1 meter 93, so I believe that it's over 6
Yeah, I can
feet.
tell because you're a foot taller than her.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to get Nat.
I don't want to videotape you. I'm tired of you.
These buildings around this were mostly I think that this is one. Actually, 1 year ago, one of our
Friends got married here like 1 year ago or so. It's kind of, they had
Now we're on the tram in Helsinki. Okay.
They were not most famous. Well, there is some Swedish and also these areas.
Now, where are we at?
In Hotel Torni.
Okay. We just had a frantic shopping spree. This is our welcome to St. Petersburg.
Beautiful part of the city we shall see later, but now in this industrial area we'll see some of the canals. The idea of the found factories, rubber factory, so here they make rubber shoes, tires and different other things. So this is one of the oldest enterprises, and this canal is about. Then we'll get to Moscow Avenue or Moscow Prospect, which is the longest street in St. Petersburg. It was called so because the highway then proceeds to Moscow, and Moscow Avenue is about 10 kilometers long. So we shall drive pretty soon along that street. It was extended, but it was turned into a gala countryside residence of the Tsars in the time of Catherine II. Catherine II became the ruler of the country in 1762. In 1772 built the new palace. So Australia was famous for Russian Baroque style, and he built a huge, lavish palace with 375 rooms. And that palace became the gala or state palace of the Tsars, where in summer very often they had receptions, ball parties. And straight ahead you see the Triumphal Arch, the Moscow gates, the monument to the victory of Russia over Turkey. Crimean War took place at seats. And traditional or typical one on the left, columns made of granite and rather great. This library was built passed by some shopping area of this district, and here we have very big flower market.
This one is built to commemorate the whatchamacallit, the siege.
In the wing of the palace where Nicholas II lived, they have a museum. And on the left you see brand new apartment houses.
This is the view from the booty room.
So bus number 3, get ready. So please come in. Yes. And there are 2 suites of rooms. Restoration still goes on behind the wall. And they used it as a small concert hall. Here you see harpsichord of the 8th.
This is the Amber Room and St. Catherine.
So in all palaces of the Tsars, not an exception, here on the walls you can see some paintings by the Western European artists. But paintings are displayed in tapestry arrangement. And it was decorated by the architect from Scotland, Charles. So there is an artificial pond here, building of the Admiralty on the opposite side, which was designed in some Turkish style, and this was the tea house. Here they also have some pavilions. That one to the left is Russian sauna. The average payment, you mean?
Well, the college students. Is it like, what, how many years do they normally go?
Well, as the left, it was a wedding gift to one of the daughters of Nicholas I, Maria. And this is the widest bridge of the city where we are now.
Okay, this is St. Isaac's. There are 800 pounds of gold on the inside and the outside. And in order to get enough gold, they had to sell Alaska to a merchant. That is the Astoria Hotel, where Hitler planned on having his victory party, but the siege didn't work.
Compramos una casa de los que repartimos, que sí.
This is the former horse riding school, which is nowadays one of the exhibition halls. And elegance or lower. Only churches got the permission sinking some 2-3 millimeters per year. But since many buildings are over 200 years old, you can see that the ground floors sometimes are very low, very close to the road. This is not because the houses were designed like that, just because they are sinking. And on the left of here, the busy shopping street of the city. Yellow building on the right. And straight ahead, you see the Winter Palace, where they lived in winter. Winter Palace was built by Rastrelli in 1760, gave the name to the museum. Yellow building is the old Hermitage, then comes the Hermitage Theatre, and behind it is also the new Hermitage. So the collections of the museum are displayed there. And across the river, you see St. Peter and Paul finished with gas pipes. So during national festivities, holidays, within 2 weeks, and for that great job he was given golden medal by the Tsar, 1,000 rubles, pretty good sum of money at that time, and besides by the Eiffel Company, the same one which designed Eiffel Tower in Paris, and they opened the night.
There's the Church of the Spilled Blood.
Finished the construction. So it was Catherine the Great who established privileged school for girls of noble origin in the Smolny convent. It was quite a and the whole bus is waiting for half an hour or something like that.
There's the boat that fired the
we
shot
managed to
start
do the program.
revolution.
And still there is something else on the way to the harbor to see, like the famous bronze hall.
Peter's Palace. Oh, I missed it.
Statue to Peter the Great is on the
right here.
left-hand side. The statue we call the
very high quality upscale. And to the left you can see a square, and there you see Alexandrinsky Theater. Well, now we are driving past the huge mall on the left, and this is Gostinny Dvor, the guest yard, being literally translated from Russian, but actually it's just a merchant name for the merchants. And we are going towards the beginning of Nevsky because it was started from the Admiralty. So Admiralty Tower is in front of us, just closing Griboyedov Canal, an artificial one. You can see corner building with the globe on top of the cupola. This is the general bookstore, but originally it was built for Zinger sewing machine company in 1904. And to the left you can see the Cathedral of Our Lady of Kazan, which was built in 9+. Well, this name is obviously familiar to you because everybody knows beef stroganoff. So the dish was invented by the cook of the Count Stroganoff. This is pink building on the left, Stroganoff Palace from the 1740s.
There's Mom running to the Bronze Horseman. We don't have enough time to get these pics, so we had to ditch the tour. Okay, hold on. Here she goes, back to the bus.
Well, on the walls you can see French tapestries of the late 17th century. German wardrobe from the early 18th century. And Italian busts are on top of our the first architect who built the house was Italian by the origins. So over there is eastern male half, that's behind western female half of the house. It was covered with glaze just to make it shiny. So those tiles are both on the walls and on the ceiling. Well, the use of this room. So this is the German bed made of chestnut tree. So it's really short because it has high back because they were left the ceiling housing, which was we have for Italian wardrobe are made in the style of Medici, and
We are inside the Hermitage, also called the Winter Palace. Museums on Road.
So I want you to look around and find here a combination of two different styles.
The famous Jordan staircase inside the Winter Palace at the Hermitage.
A design of Rastrelli with those molded
ceilings about
decorations,
100
the elaborate curves of the lanterns, and also the mirrors in another place
40
of the
feet maybe?
windows, which help to create the effect of a larger space. And they introduce the impression of the movement. These are just flat paintings. These are the additions to the interior of the staircase. That recently returned to its original place. And embodies this portrait
is St. George Hall.
So this is the gallery that was refurbished for the centenary celebration of St. Petersburg. The gallery over
This is the far end of St. George.
of the 19th century. No, these are the original forms, the design of architects. So, well, for the Hermitage, well, they say they have worked out. So, only her intimate friends and herself. Also her mice to see the collection. So she wrote
Small
that
Hermitage.
only I and my mice can admire the beauty of my collection. So there are 206 already collection. And you can see the hanging part of the great was laid out on the one stage. And those stones were small pieces of glass which had to be previously boiled with clay, baked clay, and found a very nice and colorful. It is one of
It just doesn't stop. It goes on and on.
a small field partial natural materials for making the cobalt or the vermilion colors, and they usually mixed them with the egg yolk. Italian art is represented by the works of mannerism. The works of mannerism, so those who represent mannerism trend, and the difference from Renaissance
She was nice. Yeah. But she loved everything Russian, even though she was German.
That's the oldest saint here in the country.
Oh, okay. We don't even have time to pause and look at this room.
for the Vatican. Vatican loggias or chambers. A copy that was made for Catherine the
I don't know what room this is, but it's entirely different and pretty too. Here is the Rembrandt room.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Spanish art is very much
Or maybe it's Spanish art. That was a big lie. We didn't go to the Rembrandt room. That was the Spanish room. We're on our way to the Rembrandt room. This is the Rembrandt room.
So This is Abraham's sacrifice.
Шкала, иногда так бывает, что вот на эту сумму 20 лет и написали все, а на консультации пришли все.
Hell is. Was there really one there? Yeah. Is that Apollo again over there on top? Right.
The white dining room has the tapestries on the walls, which are Russian work. Ladies and gentlemen, we have malachite room. Has, as the name suggests, those decorations in the semi-precious stone. You are familiar with the technique. The walls are covered with faux or artificial marble. The process of making which is time-consuming.
It's the grand ballroom. Here we are in Estonia. I'm injured. There's my bloody finger. This is in Tallinn. This might be the town square, but it might not.
I want to get in that picture.
Well, we gotta let go of my back. Hey, I already filmed that. Well, then keep turning. You gotta twirl.
Okay, that's good.
No, it's not. I'm doing my pan. You can get out of it, but I'm panning.
Well, I want to be in this. You better come up here and get the street.
All right. Why would a sheep wear a knitted hat? You throw yourself down in the street so you can get in the picture? You did that last one?
What did we just say? Garrett Street.
Yeah. This is in town. And there is Regal.
Yeah. And we want to get your can.
We are at Tallinn, getting ready to leave.
have a coalition government at the moment, which is a very traditional hotel, and the Grand Café has seen that.
I don't see it here.
Here we are at Holkman colon.
Walk to the top and I get a picture.
This is how it's
I took the picture, probably I didn't quite get that on, but at least we'll know where it is in proportion when we see this picture. It'll be just to the left there by that second hole. I don't know if I got this one and that one, or that one and this one. I'm going to walk down one second, and then I'll be right back.
That's okay. Go ahead.
And there's the boat.
I'm sure going to get some rings. I don't know what they're going to do.
I don't know either.
And I got some playing cards. Trolls.
Yeah, to take off.
Yeah, I know. It's been gone. I don't know what happened to it.
There's Mom with the troll. Viking ship from 900. We've left Oslo. We're heading back to Copenhagen. This is the last night on the boat. There's Norwegian houses along the water.
Actually, it's a fishing village.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do know that.
How do you know? It doesn't say damn fishing village on the,
Yeah, it does,
the
on
street
that
sign.
white building on the
It
end.
does not. You're lying to me again.
Do that. Just look at the screen.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Okay, here we are at the town, coming up in the town square, and this is our favorite avenue. You can see all the bikers out there. They're going to work, and in the background, that tall spire is the town square. And over to our left is the Tivoli Gardens, and we're on top of this little bus, and we've been running around for 2 days now, and we're having a great time in Copenhagen. No, the green red, but it's wonderful square.
Yeah, this is Christiansborg, the Houses of Parliament in Denmark.
It's our favorite square.
There.
Okay. Now we're right in downtown Copenhagen. Here's where we got our canal boat the very first day. Here's this guy on his horse again. And here's this boulevard we've walked up and down 50 million times. Here we're coming down our favorite street again. Oh. There's George Jensen. There's the old lady. And that's our lovely canal. And there's a canal boat going. What if you video right into the sun?
Whatever you see there is what you get.
Oh, I can see. Okay, I'm going to sign off now for a bit.
A little bit more Copenhagen. This is Nyhavn in Copenhagen.
It's the longest bar in town, it said.
Yeah.
It's just one after another. Oh,
Yeah,
this is really good. Look at the different color houses.
What is? That's the French embassy shot.
Huh?
Picture us.
Oh, look, that's a good shot.
This is the local.
The old city.
That's where we had our pasta yesterday.
This is nice and dark. That's our favorite shopping avenue. With the Burger King and 7-Eleven clearly marking it.
That's short like that. Yeah, okay.
That's a Scandinavian pug.
It's pretty.
Back into the castle. You want to be in this pic?
Yeah.
Run your ass over there. Say something in Danish.
Oh, blasters. 25 free blasters.
This is the long road in the Rosenborg Palace.
Talk.
Well,
This
anything
our,
to say?
This is our Rosenberg Castle grounds. Can I be in there?
If you want to. Alright, now turn around.
Do you know what that thing is?
What's that? This is the Marble Church still in Copenhagen. We're thinking this dome is number 4 in the world. Here we are at the Rosenborg Palace. That was the Marble Palace. Here's where the Danish royalty lives. Get your head out of my picture. Go pet him. Go pet the hat. Hang around some more.
I think that's the main thing there. They got all these little guys out and talk too, like the great scene. That's one of the best ones in the city, don't you think?
Yeah.
Can I go and find this for a minute?
Yeah, if you want to. That was pretty.
Huh?
That was pretty.
Oh, but that's just gorgeous. That is just... Good. Get our favorite skier.